Warmanjiki, Rumbun's Mob Legends, Uncle Jojo here. Great to see you again. And for all my Spanish mates out there, dichos los ojos, mis amigos. It is so good to see everybody back at it again. The building trade in Australia is hit the ground running in 2025. Interest rates have come back down again, or they've stabilised at least, and people are actually spending money on things that they are able to spend money on, such as refurbing their home and making sure that it's going to last the generations that come after us. Here I've got some different timbers, and I just want you to have a look at all of this sort of different array of timbers here. Some of them are coming in from overseas, which is becoming scarier and scarier as they are changing sizes and they're not up to standard for the Australian building codes or for our framing manual as well. Others here are absolutely spot on. So let's have just a quick look. I've got an LVL here, and my mate's feeling a little bit jealous because she wants to join in. Are you going to say hello? Say hi, buffhead. So what we've got here is a few different types of timbers. We've got an LVL just here, and the LVL, pardon me please miss, and the blue LVL here has come in from overseas. It's got a stamp on it and it says that it goes to the Australian standard on that stamp. But when I looked at the compliance certificate, and it took me a long time to get a compliance certificate from the suppliers, it is written in another language. Not only that, but I've had it sitting in its pile of timbers in a number of places, and it's already started to split and separate, which means that it hasn't been glued and pressed to the Australian standard. Here I've got a Tillings one, or Smart Frame. Smart Frame and Tillings have been in Australia for a very long time, and they make everything to suit the Australian standards, plus they are made to last, and they're treated as well for the pests like termites and things. And here I've got another piece of timber, which is pine, which should be perfectly easy to use for our Australian framing, but it's not. If we have a look right on this edge here, we can see that there's actually a divot on this, and this is coming from overseas on boats that have been machined up elsewhere, and we're getting the substandard of these timbers. It's very, very soft. Look at the size of that groove there. It is a massive groove and makes the timber hard, extremely hard to use because it's not a proper size. It's 88mm by 43, and it's got this big chunk on the side of it, which means that I can't just use it in any frame or for any purpose. It has to be only with this type of timber, and most of the time I have to actually plane that edge off the timber by hand on site, which takes time and money. This isn't going to blend in with much of our timbers on our site, and that makes it really, really hard to stitch in and make sure that we're making quality builds. Australian building sites are already having enough problems with supply and demand of materials, but we're talking about good quality materials and making sure that we can build to last. So next time you're getting timbers on site, make sure that they're right sizes before you bring them on site and that they're going to suit exactly what you're looking for. Thanks for watching. Any questions or queries about any of that, flick it over and I'll answer it for you best I can whenever I can. Thanks for watching, and like always, stay on real banana peels. I'll see you in the suit.